Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Code with Romy. And in today's video, I'll be exploring something different because I have a lot of YouTube scripts that I want to go through, but every time that I try to jot things down, I use multiple applications, and then when the time comes for me to actually look over these scripts or the ideas that I have, I either forgot which app I was using or they're just in a format that I just don't understand what my chain of thought was at the time of making this idea. So now I tried Notion. Notion is amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit too complex for what I want to do. Maybe I started the Notion thing too late because now I'm seeing templates that you can pay for. I'm seeing subscriptions for the app, and I thought that's a bit too much for what I want to do. So I thought there must be something that I can use that I can host locally and just consider it an idea as well for the Homelab. So I went to our trusted source, Reddit, and I found BookStack. So BookStack apparently is a self-hosted wiki that's absolutely perfect for content creators or just for you to have your ideas jot down and kept everything organized in a sense. So whether you're writing YouTube scripts, if you're organizing video ideas, or documenting your projects, it's a tool that will be very helpful for you. Oh, how can I forget? The best part, it's completely free, completely self-hosted, and it takes maybe 10 minutes or so just to install. So let's get into it. So before we even start the installation, what is Bookstack? So think of it like Notion or Google Docs or Confluence, but you own it. You control it, and there are zero subscription fees. It uses a really intuitive structure. So you have books. You can use your main categories like YouTube content, or you can have Homelab documentations. You also have chapters. Those can be subcategories and have scripts, ideas, planning, whatever you name it. It even has pages, and your actual content, your individual video scripts can be used there. So the features that make it perfect for YouTube, in my sense, for what I'll be using it for, it allows you to have markdown features. So there's a markdown editor for writing scripts. If you've ever used GitHub, you know that there's a markdown section. There's also a rich text editor if you prefer that over markdown. You can upload images for thumbnails, or if you have a B-roll idea, that can also be used. Full text search across everything, the entire application. You can export to PDF, HTML, or plain text. And there's also a version history. So if you ever lose work, you can revert to whatever the previous version was. You're also able to organize tags and your favorites, and it works perfectly on mobile. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone because I know I saved it here as well. Right here on my device, I have the Bookstack video that I'm recording right now, Uptime Kuma, Homelab tutorials, YouTube content 2026, all these on my device using the app. And it, as I said, there is recent activity. You can see the uploads and the updates that were made. It's amazing. Can't get over the fact that it's also self-hosted. Speaking of self-hosted, why would we go that route? So here's why I prefer it. I don't know about you guys, but for me, privacy. Now, all your scripts, your ideas, and your plans, they stay on your server. No subscription fees. Notion Pro is about $10 a month, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, forever. So there's no limits here, unlimited pages, unlimited uploads, unlimited everything. So you own your data, you can export anytime, and you can back it up yourself. You can use it completely offline on your local network. No internet is needed. And it's so customizable. Everything can be customized. You control the experience. So let's go ahead and start building. So I'm going to be SSHing into my terminal for Proxmox, where I have my dashboard. You guys probably already just log into Proxmox itself, but I prefer this way. The terminal experience is somewhat fun for me. So let's get started. All right, so first, let's create our directory for BookStack after you've already SSH'd into your dashboard, or if you're just logging in, or if you're accessing from the actual Proxmox website. We're going to do mkdir BookStack. We're going to make a directory called BookStack, and we're going to change our directory and go into BookStack. Now, BookStack, it needs a database, so we're going to use Docker Compose to set up both BookStack and MariaDB together. Don't worry, I'll show you exactly what to do. So we're going to create our Docker Compose file. And you can go ahead and paste the configuration. I'll leave it in the description so you guys can copy it. Or if you want to also go to the GitHub, it will be there as well. Now, just a quick breakdown. We are running two containers. It's BookStack and its database. Remember, this is going to be ran locally. So BookStack runs on port 6875. The database is internal only. So we also need our app key. Now here's the important part. BookStack needs an encryption key. So let's go ahead and generate one. You can run this one-line command here, and you'll get a key generated. Go ahead and copy this entire key. We're going to use this key in our Docker Compose file. So we're going to open that file again and navigate to the environment section. And under the line where we have app_URL, we're going to go ahead and add this app key. You save it again just the same. Control X, Y, enter. Now that the key is there, it's time for us to start BookStack. So to start the container, of course, Docker Compose up-d, and you'll see the container BookStack DB has started, as well as container BookStack itself has started. Now both containers are running. We can verify with Docker Compose PS, or we can just go ahead to the website. So we're going to open our browser here and navigate to the server IP on port 6875. And there it is. We have a beautiful BookStack login page. Now the default credentials are admin@admin.com, and the password is password. So welcome to BookStack, guys. Now the first thing, change that password immediately. Despite it running locally on your own server, it is still advised to make sure that you're using your own password. So let's go ahead and do so. So you're going to click your profile and go to edit profile, and let's update your name. Of course, I'm going to be using the Mandem because that's what I have my Discord name as, and also the server. And you can put your email in. After you've done so, you go ahead and you change the password. All right, so now that I've done all of that, I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my Homer dashboard page. Homer, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, the dashboard. Then we can go ahead and start organizing some content. I have some scripts that I have saved. I'm going to go ahead and create a book and organize it so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. Let's go ahead with it. I'm going to import them into BookStacks and you'll see how I have it organized. Also, a little sneak peek on a project that I'm working on the side. So remember, I have the Minis Forum PC that's connected to an external GPU. Right now, it has a 3070 Ti. I've been using it to replace Opus clips, so I've been using it to generate clips as well as images. And now I have a little application that I created on my Linux device that can generate thumbnails. So let's generate a thumbnail real quick for the book stack for the book cover. I wouldn't use this for YouTube as yet because image generation is not its best with the 3070 Ti. It is only running 8 gigabytes of VRAM, and I'm still tweaking as to what language models it's capable of running. But for this case, it's more than capable for creating a simple photo just to use on my Bookstack thumbnail. So you can see I have a full pipeline created. I have a format and captions only, thumbnail, which I'm running right now, and I have a transition clip. That one is still a work in progress. It's about maybe 3 seconds of a clip because it can only do so much before the clip starts to look distorted. So 3 seconds is the max I can get when generating anything with a 3070 Ti. Who knows? I might be upgrading it soon. And if so, I'll do a little video on that and then run some comparison tests. And here we have my thumbnail, Code with Romy. This is going to be used in my thumbnail for the Bookstock video script, at least for the book cover. And that is it for Bookstack. You guys can go ahead and mess around with it. Let me know if you guys actually used Bookstack. So have fun with it. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching.